I don't know how. People wake up in the morning and do not have a hot drink. A hot drink in the morning, whether it's tea or coffee, game on. I'll check these out. So I woke up this morning to some indie pack news, like I will do for the next 2 weeks, because it's rocking, we love it. So, excuse me while I eat my muesli, but I'm loving it, with extra sugar. So Durianrider and Jesse have pulled out, they've called it. Not a problem. At the end of the day, right, it's just riding bikes, isn't it, right? It's just riding bikes. You can start off with all good intentions to do something like this, whether you're injury free or you might have a little niggle. Sometimes you can ride stuff out, other times you just have to call it. I've done it myself, alright? It's good. Nice colours, aren't they? I'll be reading the comments on videos on YouTube. People saying things like, surprised how far Harley was, right, at the back of the field at the start of such an early start of the race. You what? Like, this isn't like 100 kilometers or like 200 kilometers right? Has any of these people actually like seen the route? Seen the route? You can be right at the back, really, alright? People are going to drop out this race like flies. It will. 20 or 30 people might complete this. The rest of them are just going to like not be able to go on or something, maybe. We shall see, right? But it's going to happen. We've got another pretty much almost 2 weeks left of this. What we're on, day 2. So, you know, anything can happen. You can be the fittest rider in the world. You might get a niggle and you won't be able to go on. You won't be able to go on. Bad nuts. That's what you got to watch out with muesli. Might chomp into a bad sultana or something. So yeah, I mean, God, to be able to do something like this, obviously you know in your head that you're going to be able to do something like this. That's where it all starts up here, right? And that's where it all continues when you're riding on something like this, right? Someone said to me the other day, I don't do this sort of thing. How do I know what's going on? Granted, I don't do it to this degree, but I've done some fair rides on myself solo over the past few years, alright? Because it's something I'm interested in, something I like to push my body to do, and I follow it. I followed Iditarod, Trans-America, Arizona Trail Race Across America, Transcontinental, and there's a whole bunch of others, you know, like the whole Iditarod trail races and things that go on, fat bike racing and everything, and many others around the world, alright? I followed them for years. I can kind of know what's up, alright? So, on that, it's like self-supported, alright? And you've got to look after yourself daily, haven't you? You've got to be thinking about what you're eating, when you're eating it, when you're sleeping. Even little things like getting a puncture when you're tired, low on energy, and you need something to eat can be like the most biggest issues in the world. Otherwise, like normally they'd be like nothing, you know, when you're surrounded by fellow riders, or if you're cycling like your local area, you know. But to be out in like another country, you don't even live in Australia, in the middle of nowhere, sorting your shit out, it's a big deal, isn't it? But to all the riders riding it, you know, be hard on yourself in the race, isn't it? Mentally power on, right? Mentally power on. But when you've got an injury or something that rears its ugly head out on something like this, you know, it's sensible to kind of call it and that is it, you know. So yeah, I mean, like, placements, it doesn't really mean anything because it's such a long way that, I say, people are going to drop out. People are going to get more tired than other people. And even if there is a big gap, 300-400 kilometres, that can get closed up pretty quick, right, if someone's having issues. But to anyone actually taking this on, to anyone completing this, like, it's pretty heavy shit, man. These comments are they're pathetic, these comments you read. There's been some pretty inspiring, motivating comments on Instagram. You don't seem to get as much shit on Instagram. Also, trolling, man. There's trolling and there's trolling, and I'd like to think that people know when I'm trolling or not, right? All these, like, there's plain nasty, isn't there? Trolling, and then just having a bit of banter. And people who are just saying really nasty things towards, like, Maven and Harley. Why get involved with it? Why go and watch other videos or something, you know? Yeah, that's what I just wanted to just sort of say some things while I'm chomping my muesli, really. Not the best video upload in the world, but there you go. We shall see what happens tomorrow. Yeah, man. You're all winners, man. Indie Pat Racers, you're all winners. P Raw over and out. Check out the colours. I'm hyped.